Welcome back, everyone. This is going to be my flip through for last week, December 31st through January 6th. As far as the week goes, I didn't plan very much, but then I added things in after the fact. So I have decided to go ahead and redo some of my stickers from the MAMBI books, and that is to come. I will have a video uploaded on that towards the end of the month, so subscribe and do all that stuff to stay tuned if you want to see how I end up organizing these. I went back in and added additional things that happened. So our washer went out. We had to replace that. I added a sticker. I had to make a phone call. I added a sticker for that. And then I did additional retail therapy shopping. So I added some additional shopping carts for those. Again, more laundry once we got all that fixed. And then some icons for my recording. Here is my flip through of my washi tape book that I mentioned before. And that video will be uploaded tomorrow, Monday, January 7th. I added some additional stickers. We watched Game of Thrones all week and kind of got caught up on that. For this week, I decided to use 3 different sets. I'm using a Super Mom mini set, a Productivity mini set, and a Socialite mini set. So the stickers that you see, the majority of those are going to come from these 3 sets. And like I said, I'm redoing the way I organize these, because if you use these and you're not very careful with them like I'm not, they end up falling apart. So I will be again sharing how I do my stickers going forward once I get it all complete. I'm going to start out with laundry because, as I mentioned before, our washer died, so I got really far behind on laundry, especially since I have a munchkin and a husband that is a mechanic. So I'm really going to pretty much focus on laundry all week, and that is one of the things that I've decided to do. I'm using this productivity version because it has the days of the week in them, and I'm just going to cover up the Monday through Sunday that's listed on the left hand side. Pretty much covers it up completely. It doesn't cover up the bottom part where the moon is, but it does cover up what's already there. So I thought it would be something different, and I have decided that I'm going to keep my icons on the left, and then I'm going to use the right hand side for additional writing, and I'm going to see how that turns out this week. I have realized that when I do my pre-planning, which this is what I consider pre-planning, I am more of a functional planner because I don't want to take up too much space with decoration. So I don't have a tendency to decorate a lot at the beginning. I decorate at the end of every day when I go back and I journal the day or I log the day, things like that. So Tuesdays, my husband has his appointments. I know that Sundays I have my appointments. And again, we got kind of behind, so I just wanted a sticker to remind myself to clean, and that came out of the Super Mom sticker. It's just this little, sweeper pan and these little icons. I do shopping on Fridays for our grocery shopping, so I'm going to go ahead and add in a little shopping cart. And then I also wanted to put in some reminders to myself this week about loving my body and doing some exercise and walking it off. So just with all the stress from last week. This is a sticker sheet by Sweet Stamp Shop, and you can color these. So I really like these. They're very inexpensive, and I bought quite a few in different little sets like this. Saturday, I want to have some me time, so I'm just going to place this little sticker down for some me time. I would love to know what you consider me time. I consider me time when I don't have to worry about the house or the baby or the husband, and I can just kind of do whatever I want to do and not have to worry about anything else that is going on, work or home related. So that's what I consider me time. Let me know what you consider me time. Then I bought this washi tape from Dollar Tree. As I did in my last video, I used a sticker for Minions to signify his meetings with his buddies, but I decided that this would be even better because I could just use this washi tape, cut one of them off, and stick it down. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do here to do his meeting with his buddies. And I could technically do the same thing with my meeting on on Sundays, but I use something different for that. So that way I have a very distinct difference between his meetings and my meetings. So for my meetings, I decided I'm going to use the recollection stamp sets that I bought from Michael's, and I stamped these out on these Avery repositionable stickers, and which is great because if you change your mind or if something gets rescheduled, you don't just have to put rescheduled, you can actually just lift the sticker right up. And you can also color these with whatever medium you might have, markers, Sharpies, it doesn't matter because it's just paper. Put that down for myself, and then I need to get some filming and editing done this week, so I'm going to go ahead and put that down as well. And I will be posting my washi tape video on Monday, so I'm just cutting out a little circle for my YouTube icon, and I will probably end up going back and stamping these in red just so it kind of stands out a little bit more instead of being in black. But as you can see here, I kind of placed it down funny, and they just peel right up and they don't hurt my paper, which is great because this Hobonichi paper, this Tomo River paper, is so thin that I didn't want to take the chance of anything ripping. So again, I'm just going to add in a few more details, some editing, and some filming options, and that pretty much takes care of my week. I, again, don't want to get too crazy as far as filling it up because I want there to be enough space for me to write in things that come up. I use this as my go-to for whether it's a phone call or anything like that. I'm going to jot it down here, and then I also have my cousins that I use as well. I have a work cousin, and then I have my personal cousin. I also have a cousin that is just for art. So maybe once a month I'll do a flip through of that one, but I like, you know, certain things in certain books. So therefore I have quite a few books. I also run a 5-year Techo and an A6. The A6 is for my Bible journaling, and the 5-year Techo is for my gratitude at night. I just sit down and do that at night, so it's just writing. Decided to go with this washi tape. It doesn't completely cover, you know, the writing in the background, but it's enough for me. It gave me just a little bit more color, and I chose orange this week because orange is the color for my cleaning. In my cousin video, I mentioned how I follow the Fly Lady routine, and it's separated into weeks and zones and 1 through 5, and this week is orange for me. So that's how I decided to go ahead and choose the color for this week, was based off of that. So now I'm just going to look through and see if there's anything else that I want to add. I decided to go ahead and add this little box. It ended up being too big. It ended up taking 2 full days. So I decided to write down what I wanted to post about, right, which was my stickers that I need to post on. And then also I really want to work on that. And because it was too big, I decided to go ahead and take it back up and then cut it in half. So that way it was only on 1 day instead of across 2 days. I could have left it, and then if I didn't end up filling it in with any other crafting or organizing items, I could have just cut it then, but I decided I would go ahead and just cut it now. So I did that. And again, I chose the colors based off of the color that I picked for the week. Let me know how you choose your themes for the week, or if you do. Are you more of a rainbow, or do you actually pick one color for the week? This one is in the Socialite kit, and I liked it because it was a little journal. Now granted, it's a little happy planner journal, but I thought it would work just the same. So it's just kind of a reminder to myself to, on Friday, make sure that I have everything recorded and posted for you guys. I really appreciate your comments and your emails and your feedback. Thank you so much for watching these videos, and I hope that this kind of helps you determine what kind of planning you want to do, whether that is functional planning and then decorative planning, or if you are more of a decorative planner. Here's my weight chart. So I'm going in and I'm adding my dot for my weigh-in from the previous week, and I'm just putting that here, and then I will continue to do this, and then I'll draw a line and match them up. And then if I have any additional pounds to add, then I will go ahead and fill that in with my Tombow markers. So that is going to wrap us up for this week. Thank you again for staying tuned. I have these videos, this series, which is for the Weeks Mega, and then I also have the cousin series that just covers my cousin, and it also covers memory keeping. So if you're interested in learning more about memory keeping, tune over to the channel and check the videos out on the cousin. Thank you all, and I will see you all next week. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for being here.